things that you can teach and things that you cannot. Good communication and being able to explain things to non-technical audiences, being a good fit within the team, bringing good vibes to the team, not being toxic and everything like that. How do you test for that? I see that you have a challenge, and that's great for the technical part and for the report phase as well. But when it comes to personality types, how do you test for that when you're trying to hire someone for your team?
We actually, this may be surprising, we don't ask that many technical questions during our interviews.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of person who sits in an interview and asks somebody to give me the port number for RDP, like,
Okay.
off the top of their head. It's not really important to me. What is important to me is how I think they'll fit with us.
Uh-huh.
And our whole team is involved in that process. I don't just interview people and then hire them and introduce them to the team. I want our whole team to want to work with this person.
Okay.
So we've had candidates who we have not moved forward with because the team didn't feel good about them.
Okay.
Even if they were a fairly decent pen tester, it was not a good fit. And I don't have any interest in our team being less of a team because we bring somebody in who's not a good fit. The soft skills, so communication and I would add organization to that list. Being able to communicate well, being able to organize work and keep track of deadlines.
Mm-hmm.
That's stuff we have guidance for.
Okay.
A lot of that, though, just comes with being clear about the requirements of the job. When things need to happen, when things need to happen by, what communication cadences with clients look like, and how those should be structured. That's all stuff that we just teach as part of the job responsibilities. Now, if there are soft skill weaknesses, if someone is maybe not a natural communicator with people they don't know, one, that is understandable. I was not a good communicator when I first started. I could write, but when I would talk to clients, I would freeze up. I would stutter over my words. I had a really hard time.
Yeah.
And what we've developed over time is a set of internal exercises that we will take people through. So if someone is not as adept at communicating with clients, maybe during a report readout or during a scoping call, we will set up mock readouts and mock scoping calls with members of our team.
Mm-hmm.
And not just members of the labs team, members of the entire firm. We'll pull in our CEO, we'll pull in our CTO, we'll pull in people who work on our compliance teams who aren't really familiar with pen testing.
Yeah.
And they will sit in for a mock exercise and then they'll give feedback.
Okay.
And so we can build soft skills by allowing for feedback, allowing for input from other people on how someone can improve when they're talking to customers, how someone can improve when they're writing out a report finding. This is all really important to us. We don't just train for technical skills.
Yeah.
We have the capacity to train for soft skills because we have people at our firm who are very good at their jobs. They've been doing this for a long time. That knowledge can be imparted as well.
Yeah. That's so awesome. And you're doing a fantastic job by the things you're saying. And I think communication is so important in this job because let's say, for instance, when you're doing like an internal audit in your clients, it's so important for them to realize that we are there to help, right? We are not there to tell them that their baby is so poorly structured and so poorly written and everything is like crap and you have to redo everything and this is a waste of time. That's so important. They have to realize that, well, we are here to point out some things that you have to work on and maybe do some improvements here and there, but we are here to help you. We are not here to point fingers. And I find that when you actually manage to pass that message to your clients, everything is smoother, everything works well, even if you find a lot of critical vulnerabilities on your audit. As soon as the client realizes that you're there to help them and to provide value, everything works well. And that's why I think communication is so important. It takes a big part of this job.